Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I thought I would do a more casual video today. I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi Weeks. I have yet to set up this week. It is currently Monday. I usually do this on a Sunday, but yesterday was a little bit atypical, so I did not get a chance to do it, which is totally fine. It is currently January 25th. I usually reference the monthly spread for the upcoming appointments and activities that I have committed to, and then I like to add in extra errands and things around these commitments. So there's nothing else extra. This is like the typical stuff that we usually have to do. This was the previous week. I will take that off. So it is currently Monday and I have to set up the whole thing. I have really been enjoying how I split up the right side of the page. I usually have what I'm liking to do for fun, a focus of the week, and things that have to get done this week. I just don't know which days I want to do them on. So I'm constantly referencing this to make sure I get it done. So if I have a lighter day, I'll look over here and see if I want to accomplish any one of those things on that day. And then I have a shopping section, and down here is kind of flexible. So for this spread, I had written next week because these are things that I didn't want to forget during this week because they really needed to get done the following week. And then here I just wrote note because this thing did not have to get done this week, but I do want it constantly on my mind. So I liked having it written down right there. I don't know if, actually, yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and do another note section here, but I use pen only. This is a Uniball One gel pen, and I keep this planner on me all the time. It goes in my purse, it comes out with me and when I'm around the house. So I don't want to keep up with anything extra, like a separate pen pouch or anything like that. So my spreads tend to not have anything extra on them. They are just this pen. Usually I have been trying to figure out a way to incorporate my washi dot stickers, and I don't particularly love this. So I didn't incorporate it during this past week, and you know, I'm just gonna keep going with that. So I'll fast forward some things, mostly of me hand lettering, because that's kind of boring and I have to focus. I can't really talk when I'm doing that. So this line, I usually make it 8 squares. I don't know why I've stuck with that, but I think here was the first time I split up my right page like this, and I actually made a line that went all the way to the end, and I didn't like that. I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't aesthetically click with my brain. So I took my whiteout, or it's cream colored, and I don't know if you, yeah, there you go. So you can see where I whited out most of the line, most of the extra length. And I happen to just love this length of line. It's something so simple, but it's just one of those things. Once I did it, I was like, oh yeah, it perfect. Everything felt like it just settled. So I continued that last week, and it just happened to be around 8 boxes long. So I'm just going to keep going with that. So I'm going to fill in fun. I am still watching WandaVision. That is such an odd but satisfying show. It's so creepy too. So that gets released once a week. So I'll be watching that. My kids and I are currently watching Star Wars Rebels. We've been inspired to watch all of the animations, including Clone Wars, which we finished, since we have become big Mandalorian fans. And then I still need to start The Expanse season 5. I always feel like when I come back to a show after a year or something that I just don't remember all of the details, and something as intense as The Expanse, I feel like I'm just so out of the loop. So I'm gonna give it a shot and hopefully I can catch back up fairly quickly. All right, so the next is my focus. I don't know. So I do, this year, my goal is to really get into investing, and I kind of have a setup that I'm working on where I can take notes. It's sort of a commonplace book. I'm really going to be studying this kind of thing. So let me go ahead and just write that in. Okay, I think I'm going to actually be a little more specific. I'm going to write investing setup, because I really need to just get my setup done so I feel like I have a place where I can collect all the information. And then I got to do my Bible reading, and then I am reading, I'm trying to finish Dune. Oh my gosh. I think the movie is supposed to come out in March, I think. So I have some time to finish it. I have like a fourth of the book left. I've been doing this all of 2020 where I start a book and I might have 2 chapters left, and then I abandon it. I just get distracted or something. So I do Bible reading out of a couple of prayer books in my Bible and everything. And then I've been going over to Dune and reading a couple of pages just to have some traction with it. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and write Dune reading. Okay, so that's very specific, and I've been working on some of those already. So I just want to keep that focus going. And then I'll do the this week section. Okay, and that, so homeschool. Oh, I've been doing so bad with YouTube. Let's see, we'll write homeschool, and I will go ahead and write YouTube video for good measure. It's always January and February I get burnt out with doing YouTube, and I think that's just because planner season is such a heavy season for videos, because there's so much to talk about, so much to show, so many decisions to be made, and it's super fun. But inevitably, January and February, I just get into a YouTube rut, and I just don't feel like posting stuff anymore. So, I've got to do this. I've got to submit that form. I think I'm gonna write that in. Okay, I also need to call the water company. We have had a water issue that has been ongoing. So this is like the last thing that I have to do for this to be completely completely done and over, hopefully. So then I'll just do my shop section. And once I write things in here, as you can see, I don't really leave a lot of room to add anything. And it's because I really want to focus on these things. And within a week, this is enough for me to focus on. If I add something else in, it probably means I'm skipping out on something here. And that's not the point. Like, I want to focus on that. For this week, it's kind of the same approach I'm taking, in that these things need to get done this week, and anything else might take away from that. So I try not to leave any extra space. So I'm just going to put shop right up under here. Okay, I don't have anything to write just yet. I don't need coffee filters. I already found some hidden away. So I'm gonna do note, and I'll just get that at the very bottom. And okay, I'm just going to transfer that note. And I'll finish writing that out. I have it covered up right now just for privacy. Okay, so now that the right side is filled out, I'll work on the left side here. The rest of this will just get filled in as the week progresses. But today I do need to take out the trash. All right, let me write all that in. All right, and then we have appointments. So I will flip here, Tuesday at 11 and 12. And I still like writing my appointment times really large, so I will keep doing that. All right, and then the 28th, 4:30. And then Saturday at 12:30. And I have to go tomorrow and do this, so I'm going to write that in since I'm going to be out anyway. And then I will write that this is trash day. Okay, so I think that's everything. Yeah, okay, so when I complete something, I prefer to cross it out. So if I do this tomorrow, which I better do it tomorrow, I will cross that out and then also cross it off over here. And then if I call the water company tomorrow too, or today, whichever, I'll cross it off there. And I think that's it. So that's it for setting up this week. And it usually looks different by the end of the week. But yeah, so that's the start to the week. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.